to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and we're here today to do another episode of The Final Pour. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. If you're a returning viewer, you know how we do, so let's go ahead and let's get it on. So what is a Final Pour episode? Well, it is the third part in a three-part series that Mr. Randy does when he is doing a whiskey, wine, libation of sorts reviews. So we're going to take a few steps back. Part one, up here at the top, it's called Off the Rip. We get the bottle home, we crack it open, we have the pour. I share my first impressions with you because that's what matters. First impressions always matter. Part two, we're going to get all the way to here. Hopefully we stop here-ish for a full review. I give the whiskey or spirit, libation, what have you, enough time and space for it to open up or see if it opens up. Does it get better? Does it get worse? We're going to have to see. Well, I guess we already have with this one. So I'm going to get enough information or whatever can be had off of the internet. I'm going to bring it back here to you for a full review, hopefully in under 10 minutes. I'm a hit and miss at this point. Mostly it's under 10, but there are a few that do get a little long-winded, but they're worth it. They really are. Ask the returning viewers. So here we are, part three, all the way down here for the final pour. Thusly named, we're going to put this final pour in the glass. Still a pretty decent cork. That's a nice cork, though. Oh, I just got a whiff of it. It's still good. Oh, just go for it. All the way. All the way. Oh, yeah. Drop, drop, drop. I had to. Waste not, want not. So, off the rip, everything was beautiful. The nose was, I think I remember correctly, the off the rip was a little confusing. I think it was a little strong, but we did the full review and everything turned out just beautifully. So look at that. Apparently we do have some viscosity still kind of clinging everything up there. And we already know that that nose is still pretty dang strong because we felt, it hit me as soon as I pulled that cork off. It is very sherried. This is very sherried. It is, this got dark, rich, deep fruits. And that sherry is like carrying it right on up in the nose. Oh, it is like, I do believe there's some citrus, some orange in there with some kind of like candy. This is a very beautiful sherried. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's extra matured in naked first fill sherry cask. Extra matured. Oh, you can definitely get the extra. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Holy crap, that's a lot of sherry. Even here, the final pour. That has got a banging sherry to it. Beautiful nose. I would say the nose hasn't really turned down that much. And neither has the palate. Well, let me get another one here real quick. Well, that is silky. That is silky smooth. Still got some good viscosity. That's very delicious. I'm getting the sides of the tongue, which I don't usually get. Especially with a scotch, it's on the side of the tongues. Top is nothing. Tip is like a 1 at best. The sides are 3 right now. Starting to get passing a 1 on the heat that's building up in the back. It's closing in on that too. Let's go ahead and get one more. I did have a lot to start with. And I don't want to flood out the finish. I'm getting a little bit kind of split between the roof of the mouth and the top of the tongue. Yeah, the cheeks died down a little bit. And so did the heat in the back. Now it's sort of all blending between 1s and 2s all over the place. It's a beautiful one. if you're new to the channel, and if you are returning and you haven't read or know anything about the naked malt, it is a famous grouse. It's just naked now because they've removed the grouse, because they felt like the grouse had this sort of stigma to it. Excuse me. Ooh. They felt that because of that the famous grouse being such a low-end scotch, that if they made something a little more premium, that it wouldn't get looked at as a premium. So they nakeded it. You know what I'm saying? They stripped it. They stripped it of the bird, man. They stripped the bird and they put a barrel, call it naked. Somebody thought they were cute. So let's get this finish on. Look at that. That is very viscous. Even at the final pour, I am so sad to see you go. I'll be so happy to see one of your brothers relatively soon. Now, this was the last bottle that was on the shelf where I got it. I don't recall seeing it everywhere I've gone, but then again, I haven't really honestly looked for it everywhere I've gone. I went and got this bottle because I knew where it was at, because I saw it once, and I do have nearly a photographic memory, so I knew this single bottle was sitting on the bottom shelf somewhere, and it was the only one. Yeah, I got like a 2 still, probably between a 2 and a 3, that heat just kind of sitting on the back end there. Everything else pretty much 1 or below, and then mostly dissipating all around, except for that back end. Whew, that was a sherry beast right there. That was extra matured for sure. That was a sherry beast. Sorry to see you go, but you will be replaced. Well, let me know what you think in the comments about the naked malt. I was going to say naked grouse. Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. This truly was a great one.